There's two kinds of religions, the ones who want people to experience what's there, and there's those who want to tell people what they should experience is there, right? And the second kind has always had big clashes with science, because science keeps making new space and so on, and the religions very often think this is not all right, this is against what our God wants and so on. But actually there also exist religions who say that if something does not correspond with science and so on, well then there is a mistake in the religion, and maybe one should think differently and learn something more. And this is the kind that Buddhism has to do with. This is the religion of experience. And here, if we look at that, we see that what Buddha said 2,500 years ago actually is proven by our scientists today. He said form is emptiness, emptiness is form, form and emptiness cannot be separated. And if we really look at it, now they have smashed the smallest part of the atoms, the gluons and leptons, you know, the smallest quarks back into space. They created boxes with no particles in them, which then filled up with particles and so on. And actually this fact that there is both is very important, right? That if you look, everything disappears in space, but if you have a space, it fills up again. This is something we should be glad about, because it takes mind outside materialism, outside nihilism, outside all the different limitations that are there. And we should actually get into that as much as we can and try to really understand what it means. We have great people on the scientific side, you know, who really prove what Buddha said. We have Anton Zeilinger down from Vienna, who my wife and I had the honor of spending an hour with, and who has really proven that space is information. I mean, really proven, you know, with so-called entangled particles, is that space is information. We have another one, Rupert Sheldrake from England, you know, who proved that mind really knows things that it should statistically not be able to know, where people were put down in groups, each of them had 4 people who could call them, and then without lifting the receiver they should say who is calling right now. Instead of the 25% we should expect from trial and error, we got 35 to 45%, which cannot in any way be statistically explained, which is just a sign that space is information, that we are all connected to each other, and that gives us a very, very big responsibility, that women are treated well, that we don't have too many children and destroy the environment in the poor countries and stuff like that. It gives us all a very, very big responsibility that this world becomes a better place where everybody has a truly human existence. So let's do that. Let's be aware of that and do that.